Tonight on Coyote Sports, the Coyote women's basketball team makes history, and the men's basketball team beat rival South Dakota State over the weekend. And the Bauer Beat, Sean gives you his first take on USD-SDSU rivalry game he attended. I'm Brandon Noel.
And I'm Sean Bauer. Find out how the Dakota Dome expansion may be delayed a little longer than first thought. And Coyote News' Levi Goots is live with the tennis team to discuss their season under a new head coach. But first, the headlines. Taylor?
The Philadelphia Eagles have agreed to trade running back LeSean McCoy to the Buffalo Bills. McCoy was the leading rusher in the NFL in 2013 and is the third leading rusher in the NFL since he entered the league in 2009. The deal can't be made official until next week when the league officially begins. Former NBA player Anthony Mason passed away at the age of 48 last Friday. Mason, who played 13 seasons in the NBA, most notably for the New York Knicks and Charlotte Hornets, was diagnosed with congestive heart failure after suffering a massive heart attack earlier in February and finally succumbed to the condition on Friday. Junior Tavasky Lewin has sealed his place in the NCAA Indoor Championships after clocking 7.79 seconds in the 60-meter hurdles twice this season. Lewin is the first male Coyote track and field athlete to qualify for the Indoor Championship meet and ranks 16th in the event. Lewin enters the NCAA Championships after earning track championship MVP honors at the Summit League meet this past weekend. The NCAA Indoor Championships take place next weekend. And those are your headlines.
Thanks, Taylor. The women's basketball team won their first regular season Summit League championship on Saturday. The Coyotes also recognized their 4 seniors and capped a perfect 14-0 record at the Dakota Dome. USD beat Western Illinois 78-75 in their final regular season game. Seniors Nicole Seekamp and Rochelle Contreras led the Coyotes with 20 and 19 points respectively. Western Illinois got within 1 point 4 different times, but missed a game-tying 3 at the buzzer to give the Coyotes the win. USD celebrated the victory by cutting down the nets in front of the home crowd. The win gives the Coyotes the #1 seed in the Summit League tournament this weekend. All Summit League tournament games will be played at the Denny Sanford Premier Center in Sioux Falls. USD will be the first game of the tournament against the #8 seed IPFW. The tip is set for 12:05 on Saturday afternoon.
It was rivalry weekend here in Vermilion as the USD men's basketball team defeated SDSU 80-64 on Saturday. Casey Kasperbauer made 4 three-pointers and scored 14 of his 17 points in the first half to give the Coyotes a 10-point halftime lead. With 5 minutes left in the game, SDSU came within 7, but James Hunter's and Brandon Boss's field goals pushed the USD lead back to 11. Trey Burnett led the way for USD with 19 points and 13 rebounds, while the Jackrabbits' Cody Larson led all scorers with 25 points. The Coyotes begin the Summit League tournament on Sunday as the 5 seed and take on Fort Wayne in the quarterfinals. The Coyote women's tennis team is off to a successful start with 4 wins and 1 loss on the record. Coyote News' Levi Goots is live in the muck with a member of the tennis team to talk about their successful season so far, what's to come, and how the team is working with their new head coach. Levi?
Thanks, Sean. The tennis team is ranked nationally for the first time in program history, and we're talking about it with Millie Pavlavka today. Thank you so much for being with us. So how would you rank this this season compared to last year?
Well, this season we started playing very well. We improved our practices a lot. We're practicing much more than we have had before. We won 4 out of 5 matches this year, which is a very good result, and we're very confident in our play.
And what would you say your goal is for this season?
Well, our goal is to win as much conference matches as we can, because it's always conference is very important. And also this semester we got a new coach, which helped us a lot. So as I already said, we improved our practice, and I think he's doing a very good job helping us improve our game. And I think we're going to have a very successful season.
All right, and then I heard you guys are going to Orlando Orlando and Florida for the spring break. What's that going to be like?
Well, yes, that's true. We're going there in a few days. We have 5 meets over there, and those are not conference matches, so we're going to have time to prepare. Those are going to be like practice matches. So we're going to have enough time to prepare mentally and physically for our conference matches.
Thank you. The tennis team will travel to Orlando, Florida to take on Providence on March 10th. Live from the Muck, I'm Levi Goots.
Thanks, Levi. Construction on the track and soccer complexes has stopped until the base of the new basketball arena is finished. As Coyote News' Peter Chapman reports, this has the original completion date of the project pushed back.
All teams are excited for the new practice space that will be available when the construction is finished.
We just can't wait for the construction to be done. I mean, we've been practicing and playing on one field in the 5 years that I've been here, so it will be phenomenal to actually have a practice field that we can chew up a little bit more and be on a daily basis and stay off our game field.
So the outdoor track complex is sometime October, November. Should be done, and if everything goes well, they'll have the grass seeded this summer, the track surface in by then, lines painted and everything with a November date that we'll be running on it.
It's going to be great to have our own on-site track.
I'm pretty excited about it. I mean, I wish it was done next year already, but it'll be nice to have our own arena and a place to shoot around.
Many athletes train inside the dome year-round. With construction underway on the south side wall, many athletes are feeling the effect of dust created by the construction.
If we're tracking dirt and dust and all that from the locker room over to the West Gym, so we just have to be very mindful to not wear our indoor shoes over there so we don't run into the extremely slippery floor that we would get with all that dust.
You get a little bit of noise, you lost a little bit of room on the end of the track, but nothing that's been a problem at this point. I think everybody's just really excited about what's coming, so we're all willing to have a little dusty dome once in a while to get to this new facility.
The track team will have an early meet in April next year in preparation for hosting the 2016 Summit League Championships. However, the soccer team won't be able to hit the pitch of their new soccer complex until a year after the sod is laid. For Coyote News, I'm Peter Chapman.
In this week's Bauer Beat, Sean gives us his thoughts on the Coyotes versus Jackrabbits rivalry.
Saturday, I attended my first USD SDSU game in any sport, and I'd say it was a pretty good first ever Coyote Jackrabbit game to attend, considering the Coyotes beat the Jackrabbits handily. The best part about the game wasn't even the fact that USD won, but how awesome the environment was. I've attended several sporting events here in my first year at USD, but I've always thought the fans here lacked the passion that many other schools in their conference display. Well, on Saturday, I was completely proven wrong. The Dome was absolutely rocking, and yes, it helped the Coyotes won the game and were playing against their biggest rival, but either way, the fans came out in bunches, were passionate, and very loud. I guess I just hope we all continue our showing of support for our teams, because that is what makes college sports the best. Obviously, it helps if your teams are good when it comes to fan support, but if you only support the teams when they're winning, then you are no better than those bandwagon fans up north. So keep rooting on the Yotes, attend games, and be loud, because it's the fans that make college sports the best out there. And that's the Bauer Beat.